Good evening, YouTube family. Welcome to another Two Family Homestead live stream. Woo!
Hey, it's a rainy Thursday afternoon. How is everybody doing out there? See, we got a couple people in here. Speed Streak, hello. Camo and Bows Homestead. I hope I'm saying that right. Camo and Bows, I'm guessing. Homestead Dreaming is in the house. Sunny's Place, Wild Ones Homestead, Britton Farm Homestead, Prosperous Hills Farm, and Mr. I'm guessing this is Mr., but it's one of the Hamiltons.
Yeah, Jean just had a birthday yesterday.
Ah, nice to see our Florida friends in the house here today. So how's everything down in your way?
Kara, if I could send you the rain, sweetheart, I would.
I just gave you some volume if you wanted to say anything. Wow.
Well, it's always Hank.
Becoming Texian.
And Hank, you have hit what, 50,000 subscribers, sir?
Oh, he stumbled his toe on 50, probably. He's on his way to 100.
Yes.
Fantastic job, Hank.
Yeah, Hank, my daughter keeps asking when we're coming down. And I keep telling her, she sends the money, we'll come down.
Let me go look at something here.
Oh, they're little over 61K now. That's all.
Oh,
that is just awesome.
Yeah, he's on the plus side to 62.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, on the plus side to 62.
Camo, I think that's a great name, and I think you need to start doing those videos. Hola, Emma, how are you, dear?
Matter of fact, I'm going to do some talking, but we're going to throw him up here on the screen.
Are we throwing him under the bus?
We're going to throw him under the bus.
If I could make noise like Kaylee does, I would, but I can't.
All right. One of the folks in the room here, Hamiltonville Farm, started out at this channel, and I think he had maybe 3 subscribers, and he came up to me and says, how do I get subscribers?
Yes, Emma, that's exactly who we're talking about.
He says, how do I get subscribers? And I said, you just make good quality videos. And look what he's done. He's approaching 62,000 subscribers. Hank, when did you start your channel? I mean, I can go back and look in here, but when did you really officially start working on your channel?
It's not because of his videos. It's because he can do that sound. Just ask Haley. That's why he grew. I'm doing fine, Emma. How are you, honey? Oh, you already said you're great.
Where's he at?
He's hiding. He's probably blushing. November 2018.
November
hey, Wild
2018.
Ones. Yep. I just said that.
All right. Yeah. Great couple. Out of the state of Florida. Panhandle, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I know it's the opposite side of Kara.
Well, I think they're
Would
in the
that be
Panhandle. I think they're in the Panhandle, but I'm not real sure. We've not been invited to their place yet.
I think we have.
Oh, have we?
Yes, we have. Yes.
Formally? Or was it in passing? Like, you guys going to stop sometime?
No, when we saw them in Kentucky, we were formally invited.
Oh, were we?
Yes.
I didn't get a map.
Hey, Geeky Gardens. Yes, people love their tractors and engines. Exactly. Stream Elements is burping.
I see that.
Have you noticed that?
I see that, but I'm not quite sure what to do about that.
As long as it's getting up there, it can burp.
Yeah.
Near Panama City. Panama City Beach. I have no idea where that's at.
But, I think he has changed allegiances on his tractors.
Yes, he did.
He used to be this Mahindra.
Hey,
person.
RG.
He used to be a Mahindra man.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's still redskin here, but he's not.
Hey, you're allowed to change. You don't have to be Ford all the time, Flipped over, reconditioned Dodge.
Hank, I'll tell you, you got a lot. The content of your channel far exceeds somebody else that has a few free tractors floating around. Just letting you know. But yeah, folks, check out this channel. We just have it up here on the screen. The nicest people in the world. We've had them as a guest on Monday Night Live. We have met them a couple different times.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And they are just wonderful people. So, and besides that, if you notice down there in that picture right now, the Galleon grader, that was just made a few miles down the road from me here. So.
Yes. And we don't like him not only because he gets along with my youngest granddaughter.
Okay.
She just thinks he's, cat's meow.
Branson,
not that she would know what that was.
Branson has let us demo a tractor for them. Good deal. Now, just one? I mean, I saw where Morgan's has got two now.
Camo, I have a Toro that was bought for me 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Deader than a doornail. I can't use it. So, can he buy me one too?
Well, folks, check out Hamiltonville Farm. Got them up here on the page. Matter of fact, let's just real quickly look at that channel. We jump back here to the About page. You guys have all heard me say this. No, I'm going to pick on him. I'm going to pick on him because I see some stuff in here I don't think he should have, but that's okay. He's going to tell me, well, when you get as many subscribers as I have, you tell me what to do, and that's all right. But his description, he's got his famous saying, "How about you? I'm Hank. My wife Gina and I showcase tractor videos and heavy equipment shenanigans. Click on the links in the corner of our banner to see more. You can subscribe for free. Just hit the red button and the bell icon to be notified when we release new videos. When you buy through our Amazon affiliate link, you pay the regular price, but we earn a small commission to help sustain our channel." Okay, Hank, here's where I disagree with what you've done, and I'll explain this. And I'm sure you'll find some other people do it too. You got an Amazon storefront, website, Teespring, PayPal, your saw haul promo thing, your canopy, fuel cans, Titan attachments. The only problem is
they're not links.
Nothing in your description area is linkable. None of those are links. Now, if you have those exact same links down here, that makes a lot of sense. Notice it says right here, it says links. So you can put your descriptions
thanks, Camo,
down here. But it's almost totally worthless to to go to the effort to type a link in on the description because nobody can link it. They literally have to copy it like I'm doing here. They'll either have to right-click and go to it. They'll have to copy that, paste it into a new browser window.
And us Americans, we're just lazy.
And we are lazy people.
We are lazy
For
some reason,
people.
I've heard that the past couple of weeks.
So, Hank, I totally disagree with this, but like I say, maybe that'll get you up to that 75,000. Who knows? Community. Got the community tab. Got some good pictures in there. Let's see what he's got in the way of playlists. He's got a couple. All right. Now, does he have descriptions on these playlists? He does. But he's also got, what do you got private videos in here for, Hank? Another one. Okay. I guess it really doesn't matter one way or the other. It's just a pet peeve of mine. If I go in to look at somebody's playlist, I don't want to see private videos. I don't want to see deleted videos. It's just a housekeeping thing. Hamilton Farm members only videos. I bet I can't get into this.
I bet you can't either.
I can't get into this. Well, I'm into this far. There's one video, but he's got the description here, and that's what we wanted to see.
Hey, Wild Roots. He said those are scheduled to be released.
Aha. Okay. Folks, another thing that helps tremendously is your thumbnail. Thumbnail's the first thing people see. And I want you to look at Hank's thumbnail. Any place he does have text on a thumbnail, you can read it. It jumps right out. He typically has no more than 2 focus items on a thumbnail. You notice? It's just Hank here, and he's got a bulldozer. So there's a one item. This is kind of maybe 2 item because you got the background there. Here's a 2 item. Got the tractor and Hank. Here's another 2 item. That's all you need. That's really all you want. And of course, they're looking for expressions. They're looking for those big smiles. They're looking for good, clean pictures. Fabulous job on the thumbnails. Absolutely fabulous. And on that homepage, he has modified that homepage. I want you folks to take, I'm going to start using you as an example, except for your description, Hank. I'm not going to use your description as an example, but the rest of your channel, we sure will here. He's added his playlist to that front page, modified that, make it more presentable. He has chosen to use the horizontal format for everything, which is absolutely fine. You do have the option when you're in there to use horizontal or vertical, and you can use either one on any container. So, Hank, I just sincerely say congratulations to you. And we definitely got to catch up with you here before you get that 100,000 and decide to put that little checkbox next to your name there and not visit us anymore. So, no, I'm just teasing with you. Good fella. How about you, Hank? Check him out in Florida. So having said all that, we have got, let me get the, let me get this thing going here. Folks, here is the...
There's 17 in here. Doesn't look like 17 names.
No, there's not. And I just checked. I'm going to double check. Yeah, it's linked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 names on the wheel. 7 names on the wheel. And we got 17 in here, so somebody's bashful.
Yeah, Emma, that barn house is on fire. It is gorgeous.
All right. Well, nevertheless, we're going to get busy here. All right. Here comes the wheel. I'm sorry we don't have more names on here, but we're going to go with what we got. Is my voice coming out okay out there? Is the sound quality okay? Just asking. We've had some problems over the past couple weeks. Haven't seen anybody holler about it.
Nope.
Becoming Texian, a homestead journey. Texian, I think I'm saying that correctly.
That's okay, Wild Roots. You can stick around and get some tips.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, Becoming Texian, a homestead journey, 68 subscribers, 12 videos. So keep that in mind, 68 subscribers. We're going to see if anybody decides to go help them out here a little bit. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Nice, clean banner, easy to read. Everything's well centered. Will show up on all devices.
And we have quite a few Texans.
Yes, we do.
In our group.
Yes, we do. Just keep in mind, and I'm not saying to change this. Don't misunderstand, but keep in mind, and I'm kind of talking in general terms to everybody. Name your channel has to be easy to say, easy to remember, and easy to spell. Because if you go to a meetup, an event, if you go to the HOA, for example, and you're talking with people, say, oh, yeah, well, my channel is, and it's something that is 14 words long, and
they're never going to remember you.
Yeah, people are not, they're not going to be able to come and find you. It's just not going to happen. So keep your names short, sweet, to the book. Secondly, if you can't do that, make sure you have business cards to pass out to everybody you see. Buy them by the 10,000s. Carry them around in your pocket, and everybody you see, just make sure that they have one so they can go type it in. They can come to YouTube and look at your channel. All right. Got a trailer on here. It's 1 minute, 3 seconds in length. Great length. Let's jump back to the About page, take a look at this description, and see what it is all about. A homestead journey here on Becoming Texian. Do you have a dream of homesteading, living off-grid, or a permaculture food forest? Yearning to become debt-free, quit your job, and live a more minimalistic life? Want to grow your own food and raise chickens for eggs and meat? Wondering what is a homestead? Or what is a Texian anyway? Am I saying that right, Texian? I hope I am. Do you already have a farm, raise animals, and enjoy connecting with others in the homesteading community? Or maybe beekeeping is your hobby and you don't mind sharing tips in what works and what doesn't? If this is you, you've come to the right place. My name is Mickey, and I live in the great state of Texas with my dog Buckshot. We're on a journey to build our own little piece of heaven, and God willing, tend to his garden and walk with him as Adam did. We tell the story, you connect with us, an awesome community of homesteaders around the world. As I always say, happiness is the new wealth. Thanks for stopping by. And then you've gone on and you've put in some, and we're going to briefly talk about these. You put in what people have affectionately now named hashtags. Used to be, back in my day, it was just a pound sign. It indicated weight. And of course, for me, that's plenty. But the hashtags. You can put hashtags in a video description. It shows up under the video when the video is playing. Just be cautious what you're doing, because a hashtag is a clickable link. It is not where you put them here. Right here where you put them, it doesn't do anything for you. This doesn't help in any way, shape, or form for your channel. Just being blunt and truthful. If you put these in a description on a video, when the video is playing, it'll show up right underneath, and it makes a clickable hotspot. But here is what the problem is. It is exactly what it says. So if you have hashtag homesteading, and I'm just going to copy this. That's the same thing as putting it right here. We'll just paste it in, and we'll just hit the enter key. So you have just given people a link to this channel, this channel, this channel, this channel, this channel, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I think maybe you see where I'm going with this. You've just sent people to all of these other channels instead of trying to keep them on your channel. Now that's the downside of the link. On the other hand, if you own the link, where whenever this is put into a search and the high percentage of your videos comes up, by all means, then it's a plus thing. So we're just kind of sharing that with you all here.
Check your...
What am I?
He just posted something.
Oh. No, because you're in a plain text area here. The first 150 to 200 characters within the description is virtually all they even look at. So if you wanted to have these words up here, you'd need them in the first part. It doesn't make any sense to put them there. If you want to put them in here, you can do that. They just don't do anything. They do nothing for you. You're better off to put in, hey, I upload videos every other week, or to put pertinent information in that area, because there is a limit to what you can put into this area. Now, I do notice that you don't have any external links. I'm going to go out on the pier here and make an assumption. You probably have some other social media points of contact, whether it be Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or what else is out there?
LinkedIn, TikTok.
LinkedIn, TikTok.
Crazy stuff. MeWe.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff. This link section down here at the bottom is a great place to put those. If you have links to other social media platforms, if you have links to your own website, if you have links to
An Amazon store,
wish list, PayPal, any of that kind of stuff, get those in here.
If you want our link to our Amazon store,
yeah, we can give you our link. And up to 5 of those can actually be displayed in the lower right corner of your banner up here, based upon what you choose in the settings for that area. All right, let's jump back into the playlist area, see what you have here. And you have a few in here. So let's just open a couple at random. I always do this, I don't care what you are. And you have got a description. So many people forget the description on a playlist. So, great job there. And let's try this one. Another one. 2 for 2. I'm going to make the assumption every one of these has got a description. Okay. Let me pull these up so we've got... so we have all of your videos displayed. And let's talk about your thumbnails here for just a second. I want you to keep in mind the thumbnail is probably the most important thing that you have to tie into your videos. That's the first thing people see. They don't just blindly click on a link. They're going to look, if they see a thumbnail that catches their eye, they'll look a little closer. They'll look down at the title next. What's the title of this? What am I looking at here? So the thumbnail is the hook or the bait, and then the hook is the title. That's what gets them to go. And if you have gotten them to click on it, you have just won the fishing derby. Now, here's the problem, as I see it as a problem on your current videos. If you look at these thumbnails from a distance, they're all alike. From a distance, they're the same thing. Same style. It's a good-looking style. Nothing. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying they're all too similar. So, again, something to keep in mind. And I certainly realize, hey, you're just getting going, and you have got you're pulling some views in here. I will ask you: are you members of the small YouTube homesteaders group on YouTube? If not, that's a great place.
Excuse me?
The small, what did I say?
YouTube.
The small, what is it?
It's on Facebook, Daryl. It's not on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Well, help me out here.
It's a small YouTubers homesteaders group on Facebook.
YouTubers, homesteaders, small YouTube, homesteader, Facebook, whatever. Okay, it's a group. It's on Facebook. It gives you a great outlet to announce new video releases and so forth. And I see that you are putting some videos out here in pretty rapid fire succession. Looks good. Looks good.
The troll's here.
Oh, okay. We've got the troll.
Hey, we're set. Troll has arrived.
All right. At this point in time, you have got your trailer video up here. It's a minute and 3 seconds long, which is great. You've got playlists up here. I think this guy has been listening in here. Did you have a different channel? Have you come in and just eavesdropped? Perhaps, because you got a lot of really spot-on things here. A lot of spot-on things. You've rearranged your front page, but I think it's very easy to see that the thumbnails are just way too similar. There's nothing to make them stand out. Okay, if I watch this one, this is not enough different to make me know that, geez, did I already see it or not? That's all we're saying. But becoming Texian, a homestead journey. Thank you for stopping in. I hope anything we said could help you out in some way. And the whole thing is just keep making videos. Doing a fine job. Let's get on. Wait a minute. I want to check. Yeah, we're still good. Very interesting. We don't have a real big percentage of people on the wheel today, that's okay, but
there's 23 in here. Missy has a headache, so she's just listening tonight.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
cool.
Absolutely. Well, we'll give this a spin. See what Smudge has to say here.
Miss Emma.
Looks like Sunny's place.
There are quite a few new names in here, Nathan.
Yes, absolutely. And it's great to see new names in here. That's what helps keep us going here. Sonny's Place.
You have to put up exclamation point in front of that Peggy's Corner.
Yeah, exclamation point wheel.
Hey, Hurricane Homestead, how are ya?
Okay, Sonny's Place. 461 subscribers. They got 64 videos. Let's go check out their channel here.
She says, rip apart, Daryl. Don't hold back.
Some people just like my abuse.
No, I'm not going to say a word.
Okay. I have a very unique little logo here. Real fancy little tree thing here. What kind of tree is that, Sonny's Place? Just curious.
It's a tree.
Tree. All right, so they have a channel trailer here that's 4 minutes, 44 seconds. I think we talked about this before. We feel that's a little bit on the long side, channel trailers.
She's going to do a new one.
Okay.
Well, you reviewed her channel, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I remember what she said.
Okay. And anyway, that's a little long. Channel trailers, I say 30 seconds to 3 minutes max. A lot of people tell you 30 to 90 seconds max. I'm going to jump back to the About page, read the description very quickly. Sonny's Place is an 11.
It's a pecan
tree.
Pecan.
It's good pie tree.
Yeah, it's a good pie tree.
Good pie tree.
Yeah.
Sonny's Place is an 11-acre homestead in rural Missouri where a family of 4 is learning to grow and raise nutrient-dense food. Our garden consists of various size eucalyptus beds that we plant rotationally and use succession planting so we can grow food most of the year. We also have a 12 by 20 foot organic strawberry patch that generates an alternative income to the homestead. We have a small orchard with apple, peach, sour cherry, nectarine, plum, fig, pawpaw, and pecan trees. We currently have a mixed flock of egg-laying chickens and ducks who keep our pantry stocked with deliciously nutritious eggs. I think I got that all out.
Yeah, you did.
We just added our first flock of meat birds this June, which will be raised on a pasture in a chicken tractor. So how many meat birds did you get? If you would kind of just throw that in the chat. We are also handy people and love to build things.
There has been a lot of people losing chickens left and right. I mean, I've never seen so many people lately in the past week or two.
Due to predators, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the predators are out. We're also handy people and love to build things. When we're not growing food or hanging out with the chickens, you can watch us working on various DIY projects or banging out hot steel into knives or other tools. Follow along as we learn to grow and build our best life.
30 Cornish crosses.
Great. Good deal.
Like, you know what a Cornish cross is?
Yes.
Oh, I'm impressed. Sounds something religious. What do I know? It has a cross in it. What do I know? Hey, Thomas Schmidt. Miss Brenda. Oh, and Camo woke up with 5 baby chicks this morning.
All right.
I woke up one time with a baby puppy, but never chicks.
All right. Let's check out their playlist. We're going to open a couple of them here at random just to see if she's remembered to put descriptions on them. And look at this mighty fine description. It's very nice. What to expect, metal work, product reviews. Nice job. And let's try this playlist. And look at this. Oh, you folks are you're not letting me holler at you. What's going on here? All right. Thumbnails. That's pretty good. I think we got the last 18 on the page here for you. Okay. Overall, very nice job. Good job. Good bright pictures.
Carol, or not Carol. Emma's going to translate that Mexican grandma's videos for me.
Oh, really?
She doesn't know that yet, though.
Okay.
She does now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that got the 1 million subscribers.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
You may not want to know what she's saying.
Oh, that's true. It's a dukedom in England. Thank you, Nathan. God.
All right. Great job on the thumbnails. If you do use text on a thumbnail, it needs to be legible. On some of these, you're approaching too tiny. But overall, they're very good. The only other thing to mention is worth mentioning, because this kind of applies to everybody here. Let me get my magnifying glass out here. The lower right-hand corner of every thumbnail you have doesn't belong to you. It belongs to YouTube. You notice this? 350/8K/11K. Thanks. So, can't read it. YouTube took your thumbnail and destroyed your text, and they won't give it back to you. So the lower right-hand corner of any thumbnail is hidden by the timestamp. Just keep that in mind. All right. Back to the home page. Have you rearranged it at all? Oh, yeah, a little bit. Have the default uploads container. You've added Homestead DIY projects. And, of course, when you do that, when you add those individual playlists, this is where that wonderful description pops up and shows for people. And do some experimentation with it. Sometimes if you put these into a vertical format rather than horizontal, sometimes the aesthetics can be a little more appealing. Just doesn't hurt anything to experiment. Great job. Great job. Sunny's Place, thank you so much for being here. Hope we helped you in some little way. And with that, let's go spin that wheel again.
Teasers, pleasers. Here you go. If you had chickens, the names would be chickens. Yeah, I agree with you, freaky geek.
Okay.
North to Alaska.
We're heading to Alaska.
Well, it's better that they lay young hens instead of old hens, right? I mean, I'm not a, farmer by any means, but that makes sense to me.
All right. Sean in Alaska, 266 subscribers. Got 39 videos. Let's go see what this channel looks like. We look at this guy holding a fish just jumping out of the woods.
I'm sorry. Every time I see his channel and he knows it, the first thing that comes to my mind, I start singing North to Alaska in my head. Every flippin' time. Hey, Jessica.
All right, Sean in Alaska.
Chicken nuggets.
It's got a 35-second trailer video here. Let's jump back to the About page and read the description, see what he's got going on. Description reads as follows. I moved back to Alaska in 2013 to buy some land and build a cabin that would allow me to live pretty much debt-free. Things took a bit longer than expected, but I finally bought the land in 2018 and have started clearing it in 2019 to build. 2020 looks to be a very busy year. When weather permits, I'll be working on my stick frame cabin, building the entire thing by myself. The plan is to be completely off the grid using solar and a generator for backup power. Should I not be able to work on the cabin, I'll be exploring, playing, and sharing my little part of Alaska and life here on the, something peninsula. I don't know. But it's right here, folks. The Kenai Peninsula.
Kenai?
Kenai, is that it?
Well, that sounds like that would be, sounds logical, but what do I know?
Kenai. Could be. Some of the best fishing on earth. I am an all-season sort of guy, so no matter what time of year it is, there'll always be something to share. I release a new video every Monday at noon, Alaska time. Thanks for stopping by. Sean in Alaska.
I'm sure I could probably get him more subscribers if he'd ship me some fresh salmon.
Fresh salmon?
Yeah. I'm sure I could find someone somewhere.
That would probably get to be pretty expensive because you wouldn't want that coming.
Last time I had fresh salmon from Alaska was 40 some years ago.
Well, I'm just saying the way the mail moves nowadays.
Kenai. It's pronounced Kenai.
It might be.
So we were close, right, Sean?
Might be a little ripe.
Close, but no cigar.
So, folks, when you're doing your description,
a little ripe. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. By the time it got here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So, when you're doing your descriptions, keep in mind, people are lazy. They're lazy. You never want a paragraph to exceed 3 lines in length without having a blank space to give them a break.
Wouldn't that be cool, Emma?
So 3 lines in length, blank space. 3 lines in length, blank space.
I'm not a winter person.
Good examples. Good examples. Well, we showed one here earlier tonight. Hamiltonville Farm is a good example. Homestead Dreaming, another one to go model after.
Yeah, that's true, Nathan.
Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I haven't checked out Nathan, but I have an idea you'll find him to be exactly that same way. So.
Well, Nathan, let me put it this way. I may be only 21, but last time I had it was when my oldest was just a toddler. So we'll leave it like that, okay?
All right. So email address is in the proper location. He has links to Facebook, PayPal, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. Sean in Alaska. Let's see what he's got in the Wits and Playlist here. Got a couple. Well, this first one I have to go look at this because it doesn't look right. It looks sick. Don't know what's going on with this. I know what's going on with this. This is a private video. Coming soon. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you slide on this for right now. Because I'm guessing you're doing some staging here, but make those private. That way nobody can go, what's this guy doing? Or does he know what he's doing? Let's jump into this one. And yep, you've got a great description on this one. And since we're not counting that first one, we'll do a second one here. Another great description. Fantastic job. Videos. All right, you got a couple here. First thing we want to look at are these nice sharp pictures. Good picture quality. Looks like it to me. Are there things that are too busy? Well, a couple of them, things could be a little bit busy. You know, folks, if you create a thumbnail on a video, you are not locked to that thumbnail. You can go change that thumbnail every single day. You can change it multiple times a day, as often as you want. So if you ever are not happy with the look of a thumbnail that you have, change it. You know, it's not going to hurt you. Go change it. You can change thumbnails. You can change the title. You can change the description. You can change end cards, informational cards. You can change keywords within the video. Now, keywords in the video are not what they used to be. we've had much talk on that in some other places, that the keywords on videos it's not what it was even a year ago. But I still think they're relevant, just not as relevant. So you can go change them. You can add to them, take them away, do whatever you want there. Nice looking thumbnails, good titles. Homepage. I know you've done a little customization here. And this is a good example. Here we have a horizontal into a vertical format, or container, back to a horizontal, back to a vertical. So Sean, nice job. We want to thank you for being here. He's just floating around on top of the trees there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a cute picture. All right. Let's go grab us another channel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Got him tonight.
Okay. Uh-oh. Looky.
Oh my gosh. Nathan,
He escaped.
you just lucked out.
He escaped. We'll have to put the trap back out.
Oh, so close.
J
Evening,
Love.
Leonard.
J Love. Let me get the screens changed around here. Now I'm on the other computer. J Love Adventures. 526 subscribers, 138 videos. Look at her grinning at you here. All right.
Mama C's here.
Life is an adventure. Gardening, canning, crafts, and cooking. Now she's taking a little different approach here, and there's nothing wrong with that. On her particular banner, she's elected not to put her channel name, but kind of a offshoot of it, I suppose. I mean, use one of the words. So, and that's anything wrong with it, right with it. It's just a little bit on the different side. At least she has verbiage. So she is utilizing that billboard alongside the highway. Trailer video here, 2 minutes, 26 seconds in length. And let's go see what the description says about J Love Adventures. Life is an adventure. Won't you join me in mine? I'm a Christian, a wife, a mother of 5, a singer, a writer, an artist, an intermediate gardener in East Central Ohio. I put up a lot of gardening videos. However, there are also family trips, DIY projects, canning, cooking, crafting, weight loss, and vlogs. I also joined a lot of collaborations. There are so many wonderful people in this community. Who wouldn't want to make videos with them? I enjoy trying new things and teaching others what I have learned. I don't always get things right the first time, but I learn from my mistakes. If any of this sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing. I try to post 2 to 3 times per week, so ring that bell and make sure you get notified when I put up a new video. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. God bless. Email address is in here. Links to Instagram and Facebook as well. And they're also reflected on the banner. We'll jump back into the playlist area because I know she's got a couple here. 14-day video challenge. Let's see if she's got a description on this one. And she does. And so let's try Adventures in Cooking. And again, has a description. These people are all too good anymore.
They're listening.
All right. Check out our videos here. We'll get the last 18 of them up on the screen. Good clear pictures.
Yeah,
Good.
Run, Nathan, run.
Good facial expressions. Nice job. I will say that a couple of these are just, they're bordering. They're bordering on text being too small. Just something to keep in mind. And, of course, just to share that, that's like this one here. What is this plant? Day 10 relaxation. There's another one I thought. Oh, this one. In the garden is just a little bit on the narrow side. So, all right, jump back to the opening page here, and she's rearranged her page. She's made it her own by putting individualized playlist up here, where the description of the playlist jumps out. So she's got the 14-day video challenge, the weight loss challenge, adventures in gardening, 2019 garden tours. Adventures in cooking, adventures in canning, adventures in vlogs. So if you want some adventure, go check out J-Love Adventures. Great channel, great people, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, we need to get together, Jess. I had that box. 2 boxes for you. You just missed it again. Thomas Schmidt looks like it's going to be.
Okay. Thomas Schmidt, Homestead Projects.
So am I, Sean. Could you tell? I mean, who else would know that right away?
Thomas Schmidt, Homestead Projects.
This is so crap.
Okay. I know we don't have a lot in here tonight, but folks, it is 696 subscribers. We can certainly get him to 700 tonight.
I have so much work to do on my channel and trying to learn how to use this new computer and just getting back to YouTube since surgery.
Well,
you're going to do just fine, Thomas.
Absolutely. Folks, like I say, right now, currently, he's got 696 subscribers. Let's build him up here a little bit. Well, I think that his banner has gone to the pigs.
There's lots of room there for a, I don't know, channel name?
Lots of room for a channel name?
Yeah.
Sure is. Okay. Yeah, this is one of those billboards alongside the highway.
That just has pigs on it.
It just says, if your advertisement would have been here, it would have been seen by 16 million people that drive by here every day. And because it's not, they didn't, or something to that effect. Thomas Schmidt, Homesteading Projects. I don't see a channel trailer, so that's number 1. Channel trailers should be 30 seconds to 3 minutes in length. A lot of people will say 30 to 90 seconds in length. And that's just a little quick, hi, how are you? Here's what you can expect to find on our channel. Just a quick little channel trailer, and there's a specific place for them to put it here. If a non-subscriber comes to your channel, it automatically plays. It's pretty neat. Let's go to the description on the About page. Starting a homestead in the southern tier of New York, working on getting 6 acres of wooded, very steep hillside usable with as little money as possible. We can't access most of the property due to a stream at the bottom of a ravine, but we are working to change that. We raise chickens mostly for eggs and pigs for meat and piglets for sale. We also do some gardening in containers in rows. We hope you can join us on our path. Thank you for watching. Jerry, talk to me. What do you think about that?
Well, it's
I think
not done in
there's something missing.
links.
Well, I haven't even gotten that far yet, but I'm in the description. Some different things you could put in here. As you could put in, hey, we're a family of 15. We have a 5,200 square foot abode that we're living in on this 6 acres with fully gated and fenced in. And
what gardening zone they're in? They don't have to specify where they are in New York.
No.
Put what gardening zone? That way, if somebody
and he says southern tier, that's fine.
Yeah, if somebody is close to you, they know. Hey, you're a neighbor or close to us or whatever.
And you might put down what do you grow? What if is it are you growing a vegetable garden, or are you growing some wacky weed? Or no, I'm kidding on that. But I guess what I'm saying is you can embellish. This is your place to puff your chest out and say, look at us. Here's what we're doing. Here's what we've got. And you can make that very interesting. And I'd like to see you do so. There's also a spot underneath your email here, which I do see is here, for links to other social media platforms or other website addresses, whether it be your own website, whether it be a PayPal link or a Amazon wish list or something to that effect. So those can all be added, Thomas. Playlist, let's see what you've got. I know you've got a few in here. So I'm going to go to chickens first. And I don't see a description here. Okay, Thomas, just take a couple minutes and jump into your playlist and make sure that you have a description on your playlist. It's every bit as important there as it is on a video. Just glancing at your little tracker there. This one also needs a description. Now, see, just by jumping into this, the Garden 2018, I've learned more what you're growing in the garden than what I did from your informational page here. Zucchini and tomatoes and fish. Okay, good job. Let's still take a peek at some thumbnails. All right, let's count back on these one at a time. And I'll just highlight them here with the glass. Your most recent video put out yesterday. That's kind of a decent looking picture. But what am I looking at here? And the title of the video just says a project finally getting underway. So my question to you is, what am I seeing? What is this showing to me? Keep that in mind. I mean, I see a small building back here in the back. And I will have to say that at first glance here, I thought this was a creek, but I don't think that is the case. All right, let's go 2 videos ago. Well, this explains, and this certainly by sharing this, why you have not been on YouTube for a while. He's now a mechanical man. He has metal parts in him. New neck surgery. Wow. So Thomas, what? I mean, you don't have to go into any details. Just curious as to what happened. All right, let's go back to this one here. Let's try live. This kind of shows you looking at sitting in a chair, kind of looking off into space. We have to get some of your pictures to get people to click on them. I'm going to go back to this one where you have the X-ray. If you just had in big bold letters across here, maybe move the focus of this picture off to the side a little bit, and it just had big letters that says "my neck." I mean, people are going to see it's an X-ray, but it's going to catch their eye. It's going to draw them to it. That is not clickbait. It's an actual thing. It's not clickbait, but it is clickbait to the effect that it's going to garnish interest. Your live test from 4 months ago, well, you got 30 views on it, but there's nothing here. Now you can fix this. You can go in and you could just put in a picture of a butterfly or anything you want. You can always go in and change your thumbnails after the fact. Always go in and change them after the fact. Just take some time, take a little bit of thought, a little bit of consideration as to what can I do to my thumbnails to garnish some interest. What's going to catch somebody's eye, and and then what kind of title would get them to click on my video. Go back to the home page here. And I know you've done a little bit of modification here. So Thomas, what you've done here is fine. You have added, underneath the default container, you've added popular uploads. Here's what I don't like about popular uploads, and I share this with everybody. This is a personal thing from my perspective, and I certainly I've come to agree to disagree. Popular uploads, irregardless when the video was made, whatever has the most views is going to be listed in popular uploads. Typically what happens in a lot of cases is the videos displayed in this category are old videos. And that kind of is the case here. 2 years ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. There's nothing fresh here. These are all old videos. And I'd rather present somebody fresh content. Not that they can't go look at these. Not that, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these videos. I'm not saying that at all. But I would rather, if it were my channel, I'd rather have them see my newer stuff than go check out my older stuff. Pickage from 2018 is a playlist, and you have a description on this one. You didn't have, there's no description here on the chickens or the garden. Okay. Thomas Schmidt, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm assuming that your surgery has gone well. And and you're back at it. And we're glad to see you back. I'm getting a...
We're halfway done. Let's do one now and one at the end. What do you think?
What are we doing?
A giveaway.
Are we doing a giveaway? We're
Yeah.
going to do a giveaway? All right.
We can do it. Well, they're going to have their name on the wheel, right? For the easiest way to do it. Show them this, and if they're interested, they need to have their name on the wheel, and they have to be continental United States.
Okay.
We cannot ship these overseas.
All right. So we're taking a...
Nope. Everything's spicy. That's fine. If you want to gift it, I have no problem with that. Just message me on Facebook or whatever your address.
Okay.
How about that, Emma?
We'll share with you folks tonight because not all of you have joined us. We're here last Monday or last Tuesday or whatever, but we have embarked in a new venture.
Sorry, Freaky. That was last week. You missed it. All gone.
So anyway, we are making, in addition to, we're making merch for the smaller YouTube channels and quality merch. This is not the junk stuff. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you if your channel goes out and you buy 200 or 300 or 400 shirts at a time or something, we're not for you. But if you're just looking to maybe get half a dozen or a dozen, or perhaps maybe you want some mugs. Now this is
and Daryl just created this one tonight.
This was just done this afternoon.
Yeah, this was not store bought.
This is embedded into the glaze. This is dishwasher safe. This is not a vinyl stick-on. Okay. That's one example. And then this is
actually a picture of my youngest son's Harley.
Yeah. And then because it is a Harley, I put the Harley emblem on it there.
Don't tell him, but he's getting that Sunday.
Okay. So
we can do that, Life Adventures.
So we have a special thing going till the end of...
Yeah, Nathan, that was my issue.
On the mugs.
Yes, you can put your mug on a mug.
Put your mug on a mug.
Well, Samson, because there's always a smudge on it, I beat you to it this time.
Yeah, but if you want a mug with your channel picture, your likeness, your wife's likeness, your kid's likeness, your dog's likeness.
Somebody's going to want a mug with Nathan's likeness on there?
Perhaps.
Oh, Lord. I can put trolls on there.
Put trolls on it. Mugs are $10. Finish like this. It's an 11-ounce mug. It's a glazed mug. $10. You pay the shipping.
I haven't gone over there yet, Spicy. Brenda, go ahead and put your name on the wheel. And if you get picked, we'll just go to the next one because we'll understand that you just did it because you want in on the mug.
Okay.
Okay. It's the only fair way I can think of doing the raffle tonight. Evening, Victoria May. How are you? No one likes you, Nathan. Let me put my feet up on the bottom of my chair.
You could have a dibble going all the way around the mug here.
Take care, Simply Southern Roots. If you get tired of cleaning there, come on over. I'll give you my address.
Victoria May Wallace, thank you for stopping in. Okay, so again, this is
live from the garden. Hello, Mallory. How are you?
Get your name on the wheel. We'll give one of these away, and after we look at the next channel. We'll give one of these away after we look at the next channel.
That's fine.
If you want a custom mug, they're $10. I just gotta have a picture. Send me a picture or tell me what you want on it text wise. We can discuss that back and forth in an email. And
yeah, to get in on the free mug tonight, you have to have your name on the wheel. If your name gets called when Daryl's doing channel reviews, you don't have to. I mean, we can bypass you. That's not a big deal.
I'm just relinking everything up over here.
With all that snow you have over there, Mallory, I'm surprised you're as suntan as you are.
Okay, so right now we're going to go do one more channel to give people a chance to...
Your logo in the state of Texas on the other side, Mama Z.
Well, we can do that. We can do that. Texas ain't that big.
No.
We just miniaturize it.
Yeah.
Slap her on the side of that mug. Oh, looky here. We're just done Thomas Schmidt, so we will spin this again.
You must, Mallory. Goodness gracious. I saw that picture.
Okay, it looks like Speed Streak.
Are you still in here?
Speed Streak, are you still here?
They were in here when we first started. Becoming Texan, you take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping in tonight.
Thank you for being in here.
Speed Streak, are you still in here?
I'm not seeing Speed Streak. All right, I'm going to spin it again.
Sonny, when my first grandson was born, that's what my boy said. He was born with a tan. Well,
Thomas, if you're out and about, you need to stop at your local gas station there and pick yourself up a $1 lottery ticket.
Yeah, Tina, he was here. That Speed Streak was here very first thing, so.
And it's not.
Yeah, and if they don't chant, they won't show in the participant list.
Yeah, and it's not that we don't want to use that. But
Goodness gracious. There we go.
Yes. We have another channel to go look at here.
Yes, we do. Quincy Igloo. I'm going to have to look what that is, Mallory. I have no idea.
Wide Family Farm.
We do not do only homesteaders. Peggy's Corner, this is open to everybody.
Yes.
Yes, Kira, he does need to buy a lottery ticket. You're right.
Wide Family Farm. Join us on our journey.
Look at all those peppers.
Yes. All right. 45-second channel trailer over here.
Oh, Lord, I know. God, Drop Dead Sexy is here. How can we even continue with the channel, with the stream tonight?
All right.
Hey, New Adventure.
Wide
Don't be nervous.
Family Farm. Let's go check out the description here on the About page. And it reads as follows. We are a small family from Northeast Ohio in Zone 6B. We purchased my grandparents' 2.5-acre farm in 2018. We love organic gardening. We raise turkeys, chickens, ducks, and I even throw in some of my recipes in cooking.
Streamlab is hiccuping. Big time.
It sure is. I even made our intro song. We're going to come back to this here, Wide Family Farm. Hold on. My husband and I are both beginners. We also never tend to be experts at any of it. Our motto is have fun at whatever it is that we are doing. This house, this farm, and the lives that we are living at this moment have been planned out for us, and we were destined to be here. When I found out I was pregnant, sitting in the doctor's office, at the same time my husband was on Zillow and found this place for sale. God has shown us the way and made our lives better. This is my grandparents' farm, and we have a lot of history here. We would also like to invite you to take a special glimpse into our lives, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but mainly the good. Enjoy the ride twice a week. Nicely written. Now, I told you I wanted to circle back into your first paragraph here. Only because I stumbled on it in reading it. So I'm going to read this line again here. And you listen to it, you tell me if you think that everything is okay. You have stated in this sentence, we raise turkeys, chickens, ducks, and I even throw in some of my recipes in cooking. I even made our intro song. It just, something doesn't flow right here. I understand. Okay, here's your livestock you're talking about, but then all of a sudden I don't know. It just sounded odd to me. So use your own judgment on that. Email addresses in the proper location. You have links to our merchandise and our Facebook. Playlists. Got a couple playlists. I don't know is there anything even in here? I'm kind of hoping maybe not. Yep, everything's here. All right. Here's a problem with a big playlist like this. You got 56 videos in this playlist, and you have this playlist public, but look at all these private videos you have in here. And when somebody goes poking around your channel, they're going to be as nosy as possible, and they're going to go, well, what's this? What's this private video and this one? And
that's because Daryl's nosy.
Let's just face it. There are those out there that get offended when it snows in the summertime. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Okay. So they may just decide, well, I'm not even going to watch anymore. So if you have a playlist, maintain them. Those videos that are not active, put them in. If you want to keep them in a playlist for yourself, that's fine. Just make it private. Viewers' favorite videos. View full playlist. And you have got, this is a list of our top videos. Thank you for watching. Nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Looking at your thumbnails. Well, this is the first time we've seen this today, so let's talk about it. We have got big text, which is a big plus. It's easy to read. Because the text is so big, the contrast is there that you don't have to do any outlining. You don't have to do any special jumping through hoops to make it more visible. Although in some cases it could be a little bit. But, and I'm just glancing here at some of your titles. And yeah, everything you've done here is absolutely fine. a comment. Even with some of this big text, try to have a picture that leaves them hanging, makes them inquisitive, makes them, what is this? Actually, I like this one, the moving boxes, and you said the big move. This bird with the word gazooks on it, that's great. Shocking with the cucumber or zucchini, whatever that might be there. So, nice job with those. Let's see what you've done with your homepage. All right, you have modified it. You have changed, you have put in the container popular uploads, which I'm not a fan of. I'm sure that if you've been in here at any time at all, you're going to hear me say this is not my favorite container, but it's so easy to use, and YouTube has made it so easy for you to do that. How many videos do you have? I forgot to look when I was coming in. Let's see what we got here. You got a fair amount of videos. All right, so my suggestion is create a couple more playlists that are focused on a topic, that you have multiple videos that circle around that topic. Whether it be the gardening, whether it be, I see here you've got one on fencing and so forth. Whatever the topic is, that you can put in a few videos on that topic. Then when you come back to your homepage, you can list those playlists as individual playlists rather than as popular uploads. And you can have a description. You can have all this stuff that's going to show what you're featured on your channel. Wide Family Farm. I hope maybe
They just got 200 subs today. Woohoo!
Oh, good deal. Good deal.
Mallory, you take care.
So, thank you very, very much for being here. I hope what we talked about can help you in some small way. And with that, make sure it's still connected. It is. All right. So at this point in time, I'll come back to me because we were going to do this.
Yep.
All right. We're giving away a dirty mug. It's got a smudge on it.
Yeah.
All right, we're giving away a dirty mug, a smudge mug. This particular one is the only one like this. This is unique. This is one we just made this afternoon. We were running some test samples. And this is, we're going to give this one away to whoever name pops up on the wheel, if you want it, in the United States. If your name is on the wheel, let me get the wheel over.
Excuse me.
So this spin is for a mug. It is not for your channel. So here we go. You ready?
All righty. Round and round and round it goes.
I should have gone in and reset the timer on that. We had it spin for 5 minutes.
That would have been cruel.
Sean, I'm sorry you fall outside the continental United States.
Does he?
Yes, he's not in the continental United States.
Okay.
You want to double check? You want to just...
Uh-huh. Includes Alaska, excluding Hawaii.
Okay, so it does include it?
It does include it, yes.
All right,
I
Sean?
thought so.
Sean in Alaska? you now have a new beer container. So send us an email. Send us an email with your mailing address.
Trade you a mug for salmon. No, if you look it up, Nathan, it said Alaska was continental United States.
Yeah, I did not think that it was, but the whole thing was we didn't want to get into a thing where it's going to cost us a $20 bill to send them.
Now, see, on this one it says it's not. Good Lord. What two states are not part of the Alaska and Hawaii?
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
My mistake. I am so sorry, Sean. My fault.
Sean, if you don't mind, would you put your zip code in the chat? Can you do that for us, please?
Yeah.
Sean, if you could put your zip code in the chat, let us just check real quick and see how.
Wide family, you take care. Take care of that little one.
And see what the hit is on it for us.
Peggy, if you already put your name on the wheel, you don't have to do it again. You only have to do it once a night, just to let you know.
Yeah, but if you did it last week, you got to do it for tonight.
It has to be every night, every Thursday.
Is Sean in here?
Well, he was.
Well, I know he was. He may have left after we did his channel.
That's right. He may have. Okay, well, let's go.
Seeing as how he isn't here, I guess we can't award it to him.
Let's go ahead
Irregardless.
and spin again.
Okay.
I'll remember that, Nathan. Alaska and Hawaii.
All right. Walsh Farms, good
Hey,
afternoon.
Walsh Farms.
All right. We're going to spin again. You got to be here for this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Brenda.
Is she here?
Yes, she is. She wanted in on the mug, but she didn't want her name picked for the
Duncan 1900 Homestead. If you are here,
somebody who just had an anniversary.
Duncan 1900 Homestead. If you are here, she says she needs to go.
Well, probably because Paul may have just come home. Brenda, you won. she saw that.
Teasers, pleasers. I will look here in just a moment.
Well, you're welcome, sweetie.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I have your address, so we got you covered, Brenda.
All right, so keep that in mind. If anybody'd like a mug, the mugs are $10 plus whatever it costs to get it to your door.
Peggy's Corner, when you do the exclamation point wheel, that link that comes right after that, that's the link that you have to click on. It has come up several times after you've put in that exclamation point wheel. Hey, Tigger, how are you? We were down in your part of the world again today.
Who was it that asked about the...
There you go. Thank you, Emma. Okay, Peggy's Corners, where it says link to forum. Click on that link. Put in your channel name.
Teasers, pleasers, I do not see your name on the wheel.
Thank you, Emma. Yeah, no quotes. Teasers, pleasers, go ahead and click on that link and put your channel name in also. Daryl will wait a few seconds and refresh.
Tigger Bouncing is here.
Yep. I hear you. Yes, again, I know. Is she going to sell those necklaces that she made? Those were beautiful, Brenda. Yeah, we went back over on Hamilton Road to the Aldi. That's close to her house.
Talk about those for a moment, if you would, please.
Well, Tigger was there Tuesday night. We just did a quick giveaway of a mug that Daryl created this evening or this afternoon with Smudge's face on the front of it. And well, since I have the camera, we did Two Family Homestead on the front or the back. Depends if you're right-handed or left-handed. And Mr. Smudge on the other side. So we are creating mugs through the end of August, $10 plus shipping. These will be done if you have a logo. Mama Z wants one. We'll probably do what Misty will do. Mama Z on the front, maybe Texas on the back, sort of like your logo has it. You know, however you want it. That's what we'll do. You just noticed that? I did that like an hour ago, Miss Emma. We were there at noon. Okay, Peggy. Yep. So we are doing the mugs. We do T-shirts. We send away for some samples for some aprons because we're trying different brands. Towels. We haven't done any caps yet, but we can do caps. So we are edging towards the small YouTube channels. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to be a homesteader.
No, not at all.
The smaller ones, because the larger ones, you know, a lot of them, they're happy with the particular companies that are out there. I don't particularly care for some of those companies. These are not. Oh yeah, she's still having seizures. I am so sorry to hear that. They don't know what's wrong. Boy, I hope they find out soon, Brenda. Can you make sure that Teasers, Pleasers, and Peggy's Corner is on the...
Peggy's Corner is on the wheel.
Peggy's Corner is on the wheel now.
Teasers, Pleasers is not.
Wonder why. If you have Facebook... Have I ever used those mini butane torches for any recipes? No, I could be dangerous, but I'm willing to try. Hey, TNS, how are you? Wendy, Audrey is Brenda's daughter. Pete Slow Homestead, how are you, sir?
No, it's not here.
Well, let me click on the link, and if nothing else, I can type it in.
You can do one. So it'll only let you do one.
Okay, says it's recorded. Is it there now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Teasers, Pleasers, you're on the board now. You're on the wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds. Aren't doctors wonderful? So anyway, if you're on Facebook, we have a group called Two Family Homestead Smudges Peoples, and I put a list of our T-shirts that Daryl can do. Plus, we can do others. So, okay, Tigger, no problem. Okay, Daryl. We be set.
Should we do
Sure, go ahead. He's going to give those of you who are not here Tuesday night, Daryl's going to give you a quick review of what we can do. I mean, we can do others. This isn't just these.
This is just some of the shirts that we've done. We try to kind of thought, well, it's coming up 4th of July, so 4th of July shirt. This is one for your kids. Parental advisory, explicit content.
Yeah, some kids we obviously know don't have any parental advisory.
Batman, a dream catcher.
Take care, Brenda.
If we have chicken people.
And Daryl can do this on a mug.
Yes, this one will go on a mug. It'll be all the way around a mug. Most of these designs can go on a mug. And there's an eagle and a flag, another eagle and a flag. There's an eye. Facebook. Fancy chicken.
That's mine, isn't it?
That's
Is
yours.
that the one I asked you?
Yep. And here's one that's for grilling, and obviously this one will probably be another one we'll put on aprons maybe, or whatever they want on an apron.
Right.
Okay. Now don't tell anybody we'll do these. These are private. Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Okay. Proud Marine Dad. We can also do Proud Marine Mom. Here's a mouse with a firecracker. Not today, heifer. I'm a nurse. What's your superpower? And there's a smudge print. And here's a crazy chicken. Superman.
No problem, Wendy.
All right, come and take it. There's a Trump shirt. Anybody interested? A USA shirt. And there's a wolf shirt. Just a flag. So that's kind of some of the stuff we can do here.
Okay.
Should anybody have an interest?
Yeah, I've seen some, Carol, I've seen some with like a crown of flowers on the top, the heifer ones. Okay, let's get back to the wheel.
Let me close this window over here.
It is 6:37.
All right.
Yes, we can do different styles of t-shirts, like a V-neck. Correct. We can do those. Yes. And Nathan wants, you know how you did the logo of the eagle today that looks like it's washed out, and I said I want that one.
Mm-hmm.
So does Nathan.
Oh.
He likes that one also.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And Prosperous Hills we can also do for children, or we can do tank tops or spaghetti strap. Anytime, sweetheart.
Looky here.
Kira, you finally did it. Are you here?
I'm looking to see if she's going to show up here.
Yep. She may be outside working in her yard.
Okay. For those of you that don't know, Homestead Dreaming is one of our example channels. She's put a tremendous amount of work into this. Very well put together channel. Has over 2,700 subscribers, 183 videos. She has a banner that degrades well for across all devices. Has a channel trailer here that's 2 minutes and 5 seconds in length. I'm just going to go through this starting right at the front page because I already know what's here, and we'll just kind of go through it. She's maintained the default upload container, but then she has added some individualized playlists. And the key with adding individualized playlists is you get these descriptions. So this is all reaching out to your viewers, your potential viewers. If it's the first time here, you're showing yourself off right here. So she's done a vertical format, gone to a horizontal, gone back to a vertical, back to a horizontal. And it just goes on and on and on. It's very impressive. So she's done a wonderful job on doing this. All of her videos, nicely done. Good expressions. None of them are really too busy. Some of them, okay, maybe some of her text is a little bit on the small side. But overall, bright colors, pops easy, just plain a good job. We're very pleased to use her as an example, especially to newer channels. You know, if you strive to get your channel into this category, you're doing a great job. Playlists, we can go through here on all of her playlists, and you're going to find that they all have wonderful descriptions. It's not single-liner things. It's just she really put some effort into this. The About page, we talk about this frequently. No more than 3 lines in any paragraph. Get a white space between the lines. And so that's what she's done here. Welcome, dreamers. We are Kira and Steve, and this is our journey. We are Homestead Dreaming, meaning that we aspire to someday have many acres of our own to cultivate. But until then, we're making the most of the space we have. We are slowly but surely trying to become as self-sufficient as we can be on our tiny 1/5 of an acre lot in northeast Oklahoma, Zone 6B. So grab a drink, and I hope you enjoy the ride as we navigate the ins and outs of growing our food, caring for our livestock, and stocking our shelves. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Would love for you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. Email address is here, has links to all the other places, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Amazon wish list. The entire channel is just well laid out and well done. So, Kara, it's always a pleasure to have you in here, and we certainly enjoy being able to use your channel as an example for others. So thank you again for being here, and let's go find somebody else.
Good Lord. Oh, Wide Family just did her. She's gone anyway.
We just did Wide Family Farm. So let's spin her again. Oh, this looks like a new.
Yeah, and they're here because they just said something just a few minutes ago.
Prosperous Hills Farm. Change some screens here, and let's go find Prosperous Hills Farm.
Prosperous Hills, you're talking about your banner. Check out Copper Kettle Farms. She also, a few weeks ago, she did a Tuesday night Canva class. She can help you with banners.
Is she supposed to be on Tuesday night?
This coming Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We were waiting for her to get her laptop back. So she'll be a good one because she creates websites. She is a good one to do that.
Okay, Prosperous Hills Farm. They have 70 subscribers. They have 24 videos, so they're obviously just getting started here. And they have a cow banner.
Yep, that's what that is.
So I always like to see channel name or some sort of verbiage on the banner, but
Camo, I didn't call you, so you didn't have to leave.
okay. So what I'm not seeing here, Prosperous Hills Farms, I'm not seeing a channel trailer. And you may not even be aware of that because, again, you're kind of just getting started here. A channel trailer is a short video. I will emphasize short. It should be between 30 seconds in length and no more than 3 minutes long. Many people will tell you it should be between 30 and 90 seconds, but typically in the homesteading environment, there's an awful lot that can be said, and 90 seconds won't always cover it if you want to, depending upon how detailed you get. And it's tough to do, especially when you're new. But you're creating an interesting little, this is who I am, this is what you can expect to find on our channel. And that's what it's for. And when you do that, YouTube has supplied you with a very special location to place that. I mean, it'll be in your standard video list as well, but it can also be featured in what they call a channel trailer area. And so that way, when anybody comes to your channel, like I'm sitting on your channel right now, and I'm sitting here using a browser that is not signed in. Okay, so therefore, nobody shows that we're subscribed to anything here. And when you do that, if you're not subscribed and you have a channel trailer, it would just start playing right here underneath this banner on the left-hand side. So let's jump back to your About page and see what you did here. Okay, you have a description. It reads as follows. Our blessed family farm journey. We are a part of many things that all circles back to our farm, including 4-H with our son, Nubians, which we use the milk for our family and make all natural body care products, pigs to feed our family, chickens, an always growing garden, our heifers to breed and raise our own beef, and who knows what else could come our way. Life can be full of surprises, and being able to learn and grow from them is the best way to handle it. After all, having a family farm is always a learning process. Check out my Etsy shop for my homemade all-natural goat's milk body care products. And then you have put a link here, and you also have a Facebook, and you put a link here, and then you've also said that your Instagram page is linked to Facebook. Now, here's the problem. These are not really links. There are no links allowed in the description area because it's just it's a flat text area within the website on a flat page. YouTube gives you specific areas where you can put those links. They fall a little bit lower on the page, underneath where your email address should be. So, looking at this one thing at a time, let's talk about just the order here. First thing I think you need to do is you need to get your email address loaded in here under the place that YouTube is supplying you with it, because that way it's not seen. It has to be clicked on to be gotten to. And just use the email address that you use for your channel page. Put your links down underneath that. Links are at the bottom. Let's talk about your description. The description needs to be the following things. It needs to be easy to read, easy to follow. It should flow well. It should be very simple, and it should be interesting. What makes all this very, very tough is that people are lazy. If there's more than 3 lines in a paragraph, they don't read the entire paragraph. It's fact. If there's 4 lines or 5 lines, the eyeballs start to skim, and they're not reading. So no more than 3 lines in a paragraph. Put in a blank line. Give the eyes just a fraction of a second to rest, and jump into another paragraph. you'll find sites like the one we just showed here a minute ago, Homestead Dreaming. We had one earlier tonight, Hamiltonville Farm. Another great one to go look at is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Samson Farms is another one that's in here tonight. All these sites, I'm not saying to copy what they're saying at all. I'm just saying look at them for generalizations as to how you should have the outlay here. There's just no good place to put. You cannot put a link in the description area. It just doesn't work. And just in case you're not aware of this, and we'll maybe try to help you out here a little bit. The link that you have here for your Facebook is actually for a handheld device. That's a link to a Facebook to be displayed on a phone. And you can tell that by the M dot. So that would be the same thing as far as other sites. If they have an M dot, that is a link to a display that displays on a phone. Now, some sites will automatically adjust, others will not. I'm not saying that's good, right, wrong, bad, or indifferent. I'm just letting you know. Okay, we're going to jump back to playlists. You have a few playlists. Gardening, let's take a look here at this one. We'll just open a couple here at random. All right. There is an area within the playlist to put a description. And description on a playlist is every bit as important as a description on a video. Maybe more so because now you have a bunch of videos that you've grouped together for a common theme or thread or cause. So it's good to have a little description about what's going on there. There's one missing here, so we'll open another one at random. And again, this one does not have the description. So that's something else you can do is you can go in and just add descriptions to your playlist. Let's see what your thumbnails are looking like. Get the last 18 of them on the page here. Are you a twin? I had to ask that from your 1 week ago video here, but I think that's just a flip picture. Okay, let's just kind of talk about the playlist and videos in general. If you add text to a thumbnail, it really needs to enhance the thumbnail. It needs to augment the thumbnail in such a way to entice people to click on it. If it's too small where they can't read it, it doesn't help. If it's too big and overzealous, that doesn't help. So text is a tough one. You do not have the entire thumbnail to work with text. For example, you never know up here on the top of this one, a lot of devices are not even going to be able to read that. I don't know if that's a sign in the background, but I can see that there's some sort of text here that says bread. It's going to be very difficult to read on a handheld device. I don't know if the hum down here is actually enhancing that or not. So now let's talk a little bit about the picture quality in the thumbnail. Thumbnails need to be good, sharp pictures. They should be clear, or they should be out of focus with reason to focus on a specific part of the picture or something like that. What you're looking to do is catch somebody's eye to catch attention. I can also see here where it appears that some of your videos have been done or created with a phone, which is fine. Phone is a good quality video camera nowadays. However, there is an instance. There's a problem. This one down here, let me bring the magnifying glass down so it's easier to point this out. This one here, this tells me, okay, this was done with a phone. It's not showing the complete across-the-board picture. Same way here. This one also has blocks. I'm not sure exactly what's here, but this one for sure looks like it was done with a phone. And this one has a second problem being only 10 seconds. Let me, and I understand you're not at this point. You're not at this point, but to be as open and blunt as possible, YouTube could care less about a 10-second video. Their ads are longer than that. They don't even want them. It's a waste of space on their drive, because the idea there is, okay, we're supplying you this space for you to put your content on, for people to come look at it, and we're going to make money off of that because we're going to show ads on here when people click on your videos. But the 10-second video is over.
Prosperous Hills does it all on a phone. Well, I give them credit.
Okay, and I certainly understand. The only thing I will say is, when you're doing videos with your phone, hold your phone in the horizontal fashion. I'm down in the lower left-hand corner here of your screen. Hold that phone in a horizontal fashion. That way it fills up the entire screen. Take your video this way. It may be easier to hold, but you get the big black bars. You get the big black sidebars down the side. And it's just not as presentable in the YouTube platform. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mel. I don't know how to answer that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What size is your 3X?
I said a 3X. I guess I answered with a smart ass answer, didn't I?
I mean, are they like 26, 28, or they're like 3X? I don't know. Okay. All right. Prosperous Hills. Yeah.
Mel, we can chat.
I'm pointing out some things in general. Believe me, I'm not picking. We've all done it. We have all started out. Mm-hmm. I mean, none of us jumped into this.
YouTube, you have to do it landscape. Facebook and Instagram, you do it portrait. And TikTok, you do it portrait. So you have to remember in your mind what media program you're doing it.
Yeah. Where's this content going?
Uh-huh.
Even if you have
just like Emma said, yeah.
If you have an external editor and you want to get super fancy, well, you can do some workarounds, because you can slide the content over and have something else beside it. You can do some verbal overlays. There's ways to make it more presentable, but it's a lot more work. Just turn your phone sideways. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Because of the amount of what do you have? I'm trying to remember. You had 24 videos or something. Yeah, you're just getting started. So I'm not going to say anything about your homepage. That's not where where you need to concentrate at this point in time. Get yourself a create yourself a trailer video. That'll be good. And again, good examples to go look at include Homestead Dreaming, Hamiltonville Farm, Samson Farms, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Those are all great channels to go look at. And there's more. Those are just off the top of my head. And Prosperous Hill Farms, our email address is the same as our name, twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com. You ever have a question, by all means, just shoot an email. We're happy to help. That was something that we were very lacking when we first got heavily involved in the YouTube. There was nobody even willing to take time, was there, hon?
No.
Yeah, nobody wanted to take time.
Exactly, Wendy. But I can flip an egg really nice. Just saying.
Okay, so Prosperous Hill Farm, thank you so much for being here. We certainly appreciate you the time from your day. And
Wendy, I want to see you go into work with a GoPro on your head.
let's
701.
Yeah, but we did do the.
Okay.
Are we doing anything else?
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, we're going to spin again. We've done the Texian. You folks need to bring friends in here with you.
Emma, I think she needs to also.
Well, we've been here.
Yep, sure has.
We have been here. All right, we're trying real hard to get one more in here real quick.
In a digger costume. Not sure she could wear that to work.
Uh-oh, here we go.
No.
Here we go.
Speaking of...
She here?
Yes, she is.
Tigger bouncing. Come on down. Tigger bouncing. TIGGER
And just so you all know, the reason I can tease her the way I do, because we know her. We met. She lives. Per girl lives in the same state.
So I did not misspell anything. Well, actually, it's probably good everybody gets to see this. If you notice, I typed the name into the search exactly the way she has it written. Well, not technically exactly, because I didn't capitalize anything. But as one word, Tigger bouncing. So we're going to give this another shot here with, let's filter for just channels. Okay. Is this it? This looks like this is probably it. 26 subscribers.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Does that sound right to you?
I couldn't tell you.
We're going to find out.
It's been a long time, honestly.
This channel doesn't have any content. Is that where we're at? Is she in here?
Yeah, she's in here.
I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. Tigger. I found your channel. She don't have nothing. Okay.
Okay, that's why. Okay, so it is you.
So, well, Tigger.
Well, I'll tell you what. Because it is already 7:05, and because I know that this channel is brand new in here tonight, and we had never been subscribed to them. Every now and again, we pick a channel. Daryl picks a channel instead of going from the wheel. Look up Hurricane Homestead.
Hurricane
Homestead.
It's that time of year, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hurricane Homestead. All right. 320 subscribers. They got 42 videos. Let's go check out Hurricane Homestead. Are they in here?
Yes.
I'm looking for them to acknowledge, to say something.
Because they have been.
All right. Hurricane Homestead. They have a channel trailer, 52 seconds long. Great length. I know this is the eye of a hurricane, but it looks like a lifesaver.
Ooh, Emma, you okay? Yeah, wahoo, that's you.
It looks like a lifesaver. See this?
Yeah, that's right, Mama Z. She did one in on the drawing. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, Daryl.
I say, I know this is supposed to represent, I'm sure this represents the eye of the hurricane.
Yes.
But it looks like a lifesaver.
It does look like a lifesaver. It's cute.
Let's see. What flavor might that be? White.
They're very shy of subs, Emma, because they have to have 1,000 subs.
Okay. Hurricane Homestead. They have a channel trailer, which is absolutely great. Let's go find out more about Hurricane Homestead. The About page in the description reads as follows. Follow along as we explore and learn to build a homestead in Middle Tennessee. Must be neighbors of Samson. In 2016, we packed up our 3 kids and decided to leave suburban life in order to rediscover our love of outdoors and learn the necessary skills to build a homestead from scratch. Learn with us as we begin to grow a garden, raise chickens, hunt and forage for food, and live life to its fullest.
Yep, wintergreen lifesaver. Exactly, Carol.
We are so glad you are here and hope that we can inspire you to live your dreams and become the very best version of yourself you can be. Email address, links to Facebook and Twitter. They just started this channel April 26th of this year. We got 77,000 views on this channel already. So I'm going to say they've got some interesting content. Let's see if they've got any playlists created. And they do. Look at this. So we're going to open a couple at random. And they have got a wonderful description here. Let's do another one. Always check too. Another great description. So we now make the assumption they all have descriptions. And let's check out these fantastic thumbnails. This is the first time we've seen this style tonight. So let's talk about it. The first number one thing about these is bright colors. It's bright colors. So one's eye is attracted to bright colors. The one questionable thing about it is maybe they're too busy. Maybe there's too much in the way of text. And I say that from a couple standpoints. Number one, if all the text in the thumbnail takes away the picture quality of the thumbnail, that's no good.
Also remember, if the subject of your video, you don't need the same verbiage on your thumbnail.
Oh yeah, and I was just getting to that. If the title of your video is exactly the same thing as what you have written in text on your thumbnail, that's total redundancy. That is absolute total redundancy. You are much further ahead to use a home run keyword, a single word or a single very short phrase on a thumbnail, and then put that title into the, put your verbiage into the title of the video. Remember, the thumbnail attracts the attention, number one. But if I'm in here and I'm going, I see this, and I'm looking at the thumbnail, then I look down at the title and say, well, it's the same thing. What's going on here? And I see this time and time again. Let's go 19 hours ago. Exploring a 100-year-old barn, I found a mystery bottle. And then the title says, exploring the 100-year-old barn and found some old. It just repeated itself. Yesterday's video. Tragedy strikes on a YouTube homestead. How could they let this happen? I looked down at the title. Tragedy strikes while bush hogging the homestead. It's the same thing. I'm just pointing that out. The redundancy actually hurts you rather than help you. Let's turn this around just for a second, just to give you a suggestion. I'm not sure what you're holding in your most recent video. I'm not sure what you're holding in your hand there. But you're obviously got something up that you're looking at. And if you took out the exploring a 100-year-old barn and removed the sentence, I found mystery bottle. I found a mystery bottle, and just use the word mystery or unknown or what's this? In other words, a short phrase, a single word, something that you can have big and bold and to jump out, and then put the rest of that in the title. I think you'll find that to enhance your videos. But you've got a great eye for color. You got a great eye for the picture here. Your expressions are wonderful. So there's so many good things. I hate to say anything negative, but it's just a fact. You've doubled up on a lot of stuff, and that really does hurt you. All right, let's go back to your homepage here. You're kind of still getting started, so let's talk about this. The uploads, that's the default container. Everybody has it. You've then added one of your playlists, DIY Homestead Projects. You have it in a horizontal format, which is fine. The description is here. All good stuff. Gardening on the homestead. Description is here. All good stuff. Create a playlist. Another one of the default YouTube containers that they throw at you. If I want to see your creative playlist, I'll go here. I'll go to playlists. That shows me all your creative playlists. If you've been here for any length of time, you're going to have a lot more playlists. You already have more playlists than what's showing here because it's got the arrow here. I got to bounce around in them. This is not the container for you. Go with individual. Put 3, 4, 5, 6 individual playlists out here. Arrange the page to suit you, suit your style, your description, for you to create interest in potential subscribers to your channel. Hurricane Homestead, I like a lot of stuff you've done here, without question. And I can see that your text on the thumbnail, that's going to show up on all devices. Nice, simple logo. Nice job. Since you have such a nice, simple logo, you are aware, I hope, we are making mugs. And if you'd like to get some mugs you could get for giveaways or whatever, give us a call. We'll help you out. Anything else, hon?
No.
Hurricane Homestead, thank you so much for being here. I want to say a special thank you to all of our moderators that are in the room. An extra special thank you to all of our channel members that are in the room here tonight that have joined us. Those are the ones dressed in green or have the little smudge icons behind their name. If you would like to be a smudge member, you can click that join button below, and we'd love to have you. We don't let our smudge members just waste away. We try to stay in touch with them. We try to interact with them, and we try to make them feel part of the family. So, anything else from you, hon?
No.
Folks, thanks again. Thank you for being here. Hoping that you all have a great weekend. And we will see you next Monday night on Monday Night Live. Kilted Gardner. Kilted Gardner is our guest, Monday Night Live. Take care, everyone. Good night.